So I wanted to make this short video to answer this question: which Spanish is correct? Which Spanish should I learn? Which is the correct one? How I'm pronouncing my double L's, how I'm pronouncing my R's. Hi guys, and welcome to another video from my kitchen. A lot of you do notice that, which is funny. So anyways, I wanted to talk about a comment I received some time ago. If I find it, I will put it somewhere. But I remember there was a woman from Spain writing on my video, so she spoke Spanish. And she said to me, you should come to Spain to learn proper Spanish, and then you can be an excellent teacher. But some people have this idea in their heads, which is weird, that because this Spanish language developed on Spain should speak that kind of language, otherwise it's wrong. For example, I'm from Colombia and I speak some Spanish, right? It doesn't matter how hard I want to believe my Spanish is neutral, is great, you should speak like me. It's just not reality. The Caribbean has a very particular Spanish. They would, for example, chop a lot of R's and chop a lot of vowels sometimes.
Qué lindo es conocer a alguien de la costa, porque cuando les dices fósforo, ellos dicen
¿Fósforo?
Cuando les dices vamos a tomar, ellos dicen
Vamos a chupar.
Cuando les dices pizza, ellos dicen
Pizza.
Cuando les dices ¿qué es eso? Ellos dicen
¿Qué es eso? Está bien.
No, cuando les dices feliz año, ellos dicen
Feliz año.
Cuando les dices los Simpsons, ellos dicen
Los Simpsons.
no.
Sí.
For example, they would say, ¿para qué lo quiere? For example. And I would say, ¿para qué lo quieres? I would pronounce the whole thing, they would not. Does that mean that their Spanish is wrong? I'm going to deny a whole culture? So one student of mine told me, oh, Maria, I really want to learn how to roll my R's. My R's have to be perfect. And I'm like, look, your R's are already good enough. Her R's were already good enough. But the funny thing is, like if you want to learn the Caribbean, the Cuban, the Puerto Rican, the Dominican Republic Spanish.
Ningún hola. El dominicano no dice eso. Aquí decimos qué es lo que y en qué usted está. Empezamos en esto, usted sabe toda la vaina que el dominicano no dice.
You don't really need to roll much your R's, so it doesn't make your Spanish wrong. Your best bet is to pick specific accent you want to mimic and go through that. When I teach, for example, to pronounce like Y or double L.
¿Así que ya aprendiste español?
Yo, I pronounce it like this. Yo me llamo. My Y and my double L sounds like a J in English. Yo me llamo. In Argentina, this is completely untrue. Yo me llamo, This is the way they would pronounce a lot of things. In Chile.
People be like, oh my God, I love your accent from Chile. Can you say something in Spanish? And I'm like,
ya, pues, ¿qué querés que te diga, un culiao? Si hablamos como la gallampa. Te dicen harta weá aquí en el Chile, po. ¿Cachai la weá?
For example, we'll have the craziest accent. We even struggle to understand. I struggle to understand. I would say los zapatos blancos. And even in Spain, they will change this Z from another sound.
¿En qué ciudad están las Ramblas?
Granada.
Muy bien. ¿Has ido alguna vez?
No.
¿Sabéis qué hay en las Ramblas de Granada?
En plan, la mezquita y eso, ¿no?
La mezquita de Córdoba, perfecto. ¿En qué ciudad juega el Betis?
Valencia.
Zapatos. Zapatos. They will treat their S's like zapatos, different. Like Peruvian Spanish.
Y el gobierno autorizó al Ministerio de Transportes y Comunicaciones declarar en
Ecuadorian Spanish, Guatemalan Spanish.
Y a propósito, en seguimiento a este tema, el ejército de Guatemala está en las calles.
The closer the territories are.
Noticia de última hora. Autoridades de Guatemala siguen.
The similar they might sound, and the closer to the Caribbean they might be, even territories like in my country, they will have this accent when they have this whole heritage from slavery and merchants, the market of slaves from Africa that has a huge impact on the way they speak. So I wanted to make this short video to answer this question: which Spanish is correct? Which Spanish should I learn? Which is the correct one? How I'm pronouncing my double L's, how I'm pronouncing my R's. So that's my take for today. See you in the next video and keep learning Spanish. Bye bye.